Hey guys, I hope you're having a really great beginning of the year, and I hope 2019 is treating you well so far. And I actually had been thinking a lot about this topic because since I want to start doing more videos for you guys and hopefully you guys enjoy some of the topics. I know like most of my channel so far has been like unboxing type of stuff for the Yule calendar and like some witchy mail subscription unboxings and stuff, but I'm planning to do some more stuff coming up. Like I wanted to show you guys some spells that I've done and that have worked out for me really well, and that kind of had got me to thinking. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it or not, but David's got 2 kids, and for some reason, like it's when I've had like some of my spell stuff going lately, or like when I've been opening my advent calendar, my stepdaughter has been around, and like she might think stuff's cool. She doesn't really ask a lot of questions yet, but I was kind of, I don't know, just for some reason the other day the thought struck me that maybe she will at some point. And like one thought led to another, and I guess I was just kind of thinking about, I know these 2 topics are weird, like I was just talking about the videos I want to do and now I'm talking about this, but where they meet in the middle is that I thought eventually, like if we get to having a sit-down chat, and because she's pretty inquisitive, and if she asks about the way I do things, it just got me to thinking about how other people may tell her, like if she learns something from me, that they may tell her that she's wrong. And that got me thinking about some other videos that I've seen where people are ranting that other witches are saying like, oh, this is the way to do it and you can't do it that way. And I guess I just wanted to kind of throw my hat in the ring when the other witches have been making videos about the topic, and I just wanted to say, like, to me and to your, like, for your practice may be different than mine. Maybe neither one of us are say Wiccan, and we're both witches, but you do spells completely different than the way I do spells. But that doesn't make you wrong, and that doesn't make me wrong. I think I've been thinking a lot about it too, because I'm working, like my desk is a mess right now because I'm working on pages for one of my books of shadows, and like the way that I do my spells is definitely not like, I've read spells online, I've watched tons of videos with other people doing spells, and this is how I do my spell, and this is the way that you do it, and like I don't believe that every spell needs components. Some can be very just vocal, but that being said, I do tend to use components, and as far as vocal stuff, I don't necessarily think that I'm one of those people that has to rhyme everything. Like, yeah, that sounds cool, but I don't feel like you do. And then one of the big differences that I feel like is different from what I do than from what some other people tend to do is I write my own spells more than I use other people's. And when I'm writing mine, I, like, for example, when David got his promotion, I did a success and abundance spell, and I went and I looked at all the different like gods of prosperity and abundance and wealth and luck, and I found that's like, I had found Plutus that way, and he really intrigued me, just on a side note, because he was a god that was blinded, so that he distributes like wealth and stuff unbiasedly and to people without deciding for himself, I guess, or whatever, who needs it and this and that. And what I do in my step process, I guess, is I decide which deity I'm going to talk to and ask for assistance. And like, I don't just project out to the universe generally. Maybe some spells I do, but generally. And then once I settle on a deity, especially if I'm not that familiar with them, like if it was like a spell to Anubis, I don't need to go research Anubis. I know what I need to know. But I go research like likes, things that would be appropriate to give, you know, to them. Like for him, for Plutus, I knew to burn a green candle, and without finding my spell, I honestly don't remember all the different components to it, but I will make that spell eventually because it ended up working really, really well. But I believe that giving the proper offerings is what like helps earn your favor, obviously, or they wouldn't be offerings. But a lot of my magic is based on that, like working with the divine. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it because a lot of my spells, that has worked for me. Maybe, like, actually my friend Jamie, with his spell work, he doesn't want anything to do with deities in his spells. He's actually kind of afraid of it. He's afraid of calling them forth. He's afraid of summoning something or someone. He just doesn't really want any part of it. But I don't really see a problem with it, and I have never had anything bad happen. I mean, cross your fingers, but I've never had anything bad happen. I feel completely at ease with those that I choose to work with, and hope that they choose to answer and work with me. But I'm going to guess by now a lot of you watching do not do things that way. At least from the people that I do know that practice, I haven't noticed a lot of that. And I'm just saying that hopefully you're accepting of it, because I don't think that anything that you do that you think is the right thing to do, I do not think that you're wrong. Just putting that out there. And I hope you guys don't ever let anybody tell you that the way that you do things is wrong, and that you shouldn't be doing this or you can't be doing that, because I don't think that's true. I think if it works for you, if it's comfortable for you, if you get results from it, then it's successful. So I don't have a whole lot more to say on the topic. It was more just like an example and like what I hope other people are like and accepting of different practices and stuff. But I just thought I would tell you guys that you're doing it right as long as you're comfortable doing it. So have a good night, guys, and I will probably catch you in another video or two because I'm trying to make some more content anyway. Hi to my 222 subscribers now. We're going up there, and remember, at 250 I'm going to have a giveaway, and I have a new witch box to unbox for you guys, which really isn't my preference of topics for the month, so I'm guessing there'll probably be some good fodder for like giveaway things if you guys like them. And I'll just see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.